For most of my life, I've been a very private person. I've always cared deeply about what people think of me, probably more than I realized at the time. And for a long time, that shaped how visible I allowed myself to be. I didn't share much online. I stayed quiet, and if I'm being honest, some of that silence came out of fear. Fear of judgment, misunderstanding, or being seen the wrong way. Social media has always felt heavy to me. There is so much harshness, so much judgment, and for someone with a soft heart, it can really be overwhelming. Being here on YouTube has been me stepping into visibility in a way that I never have before. And I've realized something important in doing so. I don't have to disappear to protect my joy. Because for a long time, I let other people's opinions shape how I lived my life. I let comments, assumptions, and judgment steal my joy, even when they came from people who didn't even really know me. And I don't want to live that way anymore. There's a story in the Bible that's always stood out to me. Nehemiah was doing the work God had clearly called him to do. And while he was building, people mocked him, criticized him, tried to scare him, and tried to pull him into some distractions. They wanted to argue, they wanted to accuse, they wanted him to come down from the work he was doing. And Nehemiah's response was simple. He said, "I am doing great work, and I cannot come down." He didn't explain himself, he didn't defend every accusation, and he didn't stop to prove his intentions to anyone. He just stayed obedient to the work God called him to do. And I think there's something really important there. Not every voice deserves our attention. Not every opinion deserves a response. And not every comment deserves access to our joy. Sometimes the opposition doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. Sometimes it means you're doing something right. And distraction is one of the enemy's favorite tools. There's another verse that's been on my heart lately. It says, "If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ." And that verse is so clarifying. Because living for approval is exhausting. The standard is always changing. Someone will always have some kind of judgment, no matter what you do. But obedience brings peace, even when it brings judgment from others. When we live for approval, our joy becomes fragile. But when we live for God, our joy becomes rooted. I've learned that when someone is committed to judging you or misrepresenting you, no explanation you give them will ever be enough. Some people speak from wounded places. Some speak from pride. And even some believers can speak with hardened hearts. That doesn't mean we harden ours. Discernment is not bitterness. Boundaries are not unloving. And protecting your joy is not selfish. I'm learning that I can refuse to hand my joy to people who don't carry it well. Practice discernment without hardening my heart. Step into visibility without surrendering my peace. And choose obedience to the Lord without seeking approval from others. If someone has stolen your joy before, you're not weak for it. You're human. But joy isn't gone forever. You can have it back. You don't owe everyone access to your heart, and you don't need permission to live faithfully and joyfully. I'm choosing to show up with a soft heart and strong boundaries. I'm choosing obedience over approval, and I'm choosing not to let anyone steal what God has given me. And if you've been living quietly out of fear, I hope this encourages you to step forward without surrendering your joy.